Robin Friel. What you have done about it? Have you disciplined anybody?
I haven't been there for 3 weeks. I've been on leave for 3 weeks.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure what's going on here.
Have you checked into it?
No, I haven't. I haven't been there for 3 weeks. I haven't been there.
What will you do in your administration to prevent those types of things from happening again?
Oh, what happened? Like I say, I don't even...
Robin Friel, who is a transportation officer, I'd like for the judges to listen to this too. Robin Friel, who was a transportation officer, accompanied Troy McCoy and Brad Totten to her mother's house, and conducted a drug search herself out of uniform. I think it's a conflict of interest, and I found nobody that says it wasn't a conflict of interest. Now, if we're going to have 4 years of David, we need to know if you're going to allow this to happen again.
Well, I don't think transportation officers should be conducting searches.
I don't either.
Anyway, where they're in...
But will you discipline her at some point, or will you cause her to be disciplined?
When I get back, I go back to work Monday.
Will you let me know what you've done?
I've been going for 3 weeks.
Well,
and whenever I get back to the office Monday, I'll see what, because I don't, I'm just hearing about it myself.
the kid's already been before the magistrate are supposed to be.
Well, like I say, I'll definitely, whenever I get back Monday, look into the situation and see. Transportation officers shouldn't, like I say, whether they're in uniform or out of uniform, should not be actually conducting the searches.
Right.
That's law enforcement. That's law enforcement officer duties to be doing. Now, I don't know what role she was playing, being there, but...
well, she was definitely kin. It's her sister she raided.
Well, I was...
And it was her mother's house.
Well, like I say, I was unaware of that. I haven't been there for 3 weeks.
Well, you're aware now. I'd like to personally know when you have disciplined those people.
Okay, I'll definitely go back whenever I get back Monday. I'll see what the circumstances were, and...
well, I think Dana or Kathy can probably tell you. They were the magistrates.
The search?
Yeah, the illegal search. Okay, well, what about Dana? She know anything about it? Dana, what has happened with this illegal search by Robin Friel of her mother's house? So, Jeremy Gibson was ticketed for possession of a substance. And Robin did the search, gloves on, went straight to the room, and I was told that there was some stuff left there that was not there before. It sure looked like we have a family feud going on, and the sheriff's office got used for that. I'd sure like the judges to hear this, because this is what I'm talking about, Judge Rowe. This was an illegal search.
Okay.
Well,
Norman, this is a meet the candidate.
Well, they're meeting the candidates. This candidate here has already met, and Robin Friel's met.
But constituent here.
Well, let me just...
Yeah, come on and answer this, fellers.
Yeah, we've talked a lot of times about it, and I've tried to help you with understanding the rules, but the more you talk, anytime I hear something that on the street or someone talks about a case, I can't hear it afterwards if it's a contested question of fact, because it's being proper. So you can talk all you want to, and that simply means that anyone who's here as a judge can't hear the case.
I just want this corruption to stop in our county, Judge. Let's just stop the corruption, and you can start it.
You can do your part.
I'm doing my part. That's me right now. I'm scared to death. But I'm standing here trying to get you to do your job and obey the Constitution of the state of West Virginia that you swore.
We're going to call this forum done if you don't relax, Norman.
I will relax. I promise you, because I have more questions.
Well, just relax, though. You have to be respectful and quiet and calm.
like I say, I'm not familiar with this case yet. Haven't been there for 3 weeks, but I'll definitely, whenever I get back to the office Monday, I'll look into this matter, and
I need an answer.
That's your answer. He wasn't there. He will look into it when he gets back. Thank you very much.
I'm going to get him one side of the story tonight, but I'll definitely look into the matter.
And I thank you for that, Dave.
Well, my answer is that transportation officers should not be conducting primary searches.
I know.
That's the job of a deputy sheriff or a state police officer or a law enforcement officer.
Well, please conduct an investigation and do something about it.
Okay, like I say, I'm not sure what her role was.
She searched. Gloves on.
But they should not be conducting primary searches of
Okay.
of residents on search warrants.
Okay, thank you, Dave. That's what I wanted to ask you.
Other citizens here besides Norman, we'll not kick him out or anything, but I just want to know if there are other citizens that have questions for our candidate.
Let me address Norman.
All right.
Yes, thank you, Dana.
Norman, number one, I was called out at 1 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
to issue a search warrant. I go down and issue it with Troy McCoy and Brad Topp. David didn't know anything about it. It was a valid search warrant that I issued. But the other part, I do not know anything about except what I read on the e-tailer.
You saw Robin Friel there, though, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Did you not wonder why she was there at 1:30 in the morning?
It wasn't none of my business.
Well, okay.
Not the match.
Okay. Thank you, Dana. Stop this corruption.
Any other questions from other groups? We would like to say that we finally have a Democratic headquarters open. It's right beside the Opera House. And we welcome you to stop in when we're there. We're open most times around lunchtime, right? And again in the evening. And we will meet there at election night as that goes on. And anything else we need to plug there?
If they want to volunteer, they can talk to me and I'll try to sign them up.
So what I'd like to do is to let this be a little bit more informal now. Norman obviously has more questions that he'd like to ask people. We have drinks, we have other candidates here and so on. We have cookies and potato chips and soda and water. And so can we just be, will that suit you?